And sunlight resting on the table, and soft in the amber lines, the afternoon moves quietly through blinds and measured gentle circles across the wooden floor. A cup of coffee by my notes releases steady steam. The room hums in a lower tone, a dream that doesn't ask for urgency or anything beyond. In the quiet between heartbeats I stay, where thoughts can slowly sway. Nothing pulls my focus far, no distant urgent call. In the quiet between heartbeats, the piano folds in velvet chords that shimmer then retreat. It leaves a careful breath between each beat of harmony and silence that softens every edge. A voice unfolds in softened silk, never loud. It moves along the steady groove, unbowed by noise beyond the window or hurried passing time. In the quiet between heartbeats I breathe, where drifting thoughts can presses at the door, no need to ask for more. In the quiet between heartbeats, the bass keeps walking gently on in rounded patient tone. It steadies every drifting chord alone beneath the mellow piano that glows in afternoon light. Brush drums scatter subtle taps, like pages being turned. They frame the outer edge of sound, unlearned from restless midnight rhythms or crowded city noise. The sunlight shifts across the wood in quiet golden waves. Its movement slow and natural, behaves like time has softened here and chosen not to rush. My pen moves in an easy rhyme across the waiting page. The rhythm finds a quiet flow, no stage, no spotlight on the thought, just steady, honest pace. I'll let the music hold the room without demanding space. It settles like a second pulse in place between the notes and sunlight and soft returning pages. between heartbeats I find a steady open mind where focus feels like gentle air and calm is always there in the quiet between heartbeats. The light grows thin, the calm stays close.
Sunlight pooling on the floor in quiet amber streams. The afternoon leans gently in, it seems, to move without a sound. The cup of coffee by my hand releases drifting steam. The room hums in a softened tone, a dream that settles in the air. In the quiet between heartbeats I stay, where thoughts can slowly sway. Nothing pulls my focus far, distant, urgent call in the quiet between heartbeats. The piano bends in mellow chords that shimmer then subside. It leaves a careful breath between each stride of harmony and space. A voice descends in velvet tone, warm against the light. It threads along the steady groove just right, without a sudden rise. In the quiet between heartbeats I breathe, where drifting thoughts can lead. Nothing presses at the door, no need to ask for more. In the quiet between heartbeats. The bass continues patient steps in rounded gentle pace. It anchors every drifting chord in place. Beneath the mellow keys, brush drums whisper silver taps like pages softly turned. They frame the outer edge of sound unlearned from hurried, restless hours. The sunlight shifts across my notes in quiet golden waves. Each movement slow and natural behaves like time has slowed itself. My pen moves in a steady line, across the waiting page. The rhythm finds a peaceful flow, no staged, no need for sudden thought. Outside, the city moves along in muted afternoon, but here the world feels smaller, still in tune, with steady breath and sound. A chair scrapes lightly on the wood, then fades into the hum. The music holds its tempered pace, becomes a second kind of pulse. I let the sunlight rest on me, unspoken, calm and clear. It lingers in the layered tone right here, between the notes and air, in the quiet between heartbeats. I find a steady, open mind, where focus feels like gentle air, and calm is always there in the quiet between heartbeats. The page turns slow, the light stays warm. Where the wire between heart free, unpolished wooden glade, the afternoon unfolds its calm like rain that never truly falls. A cup beside my open book releases steady steam, the quiet hum of distant talk, a dream that never asks for more. In the quiet between heartbeats, I stay where thoughts can drift and sway. Nothing pulls my focus wide, no restless inner tide. In the quiet between heartbeats, the piano moves in rounded tones that shimmer then grow thin. It leaves a tender breath between, within the spaces of the chord. A voice unfolds in satin calm, warm against the air. It threads along the steady groove with care, without demanding space. In the quiet between heartbeats, I breathe where scattered thoughts can leave. Nothing presses at the door, no weight I held before. In the quiet between heartbeats, the bass continues, gentle steps in steady walking line. It steadies every drifting tone, aligns with mellow harmony. Brush drums sketch a subtle frame, like pages softly brushed. They soften every measured turn, unrushed, and let the moment last. Sunlight shifts across the wall in golden patient waves, each movement slow and natural, behaves like time has chosen peace. My pen moves in an easy rhythm across the waiting page. The words begin to fall in place, no stage, no sudden rush of thought. Outside a bus passes by, then fades into the hum. The music keeps its tempered pulse, becomes a steady, quiet guide. A chair adjusts upon the floor, then settles back in place. The room returns to gentle tone, embrace of light and muted sound. I let the afternoon remain unspoken, clear and slow. It lingers in the layered chords below, between the breath and page. In the quiet between heartbeats, I find a steady open mind, where focus feels like softened air, and calm is always there. In the quiet between heartbeats, the ink dries slow, the light leans low. Stillness on the coffee table in amber afternoon. The sunlight bends along the wood too soon. It never feels rushed or pressed against the hour. Porcelain cup against my palm releases drifting steam. The quiet murmur of the room, the dream that holds without demand or weight upon the mind. In the quiet between heartbeats, I stay where thoughts can gently sway. Nothing pulls my focus far, no distant hurried car. In the quiet between heartbeats, the piano folds in shaded chords that shimmer then recede. It leaves a careful breath between each need of harmony and tone, and space for a thought to land. A voice descends
against the light. It moves along the steady groove, just right, without a sudden climb or urgency of sound. In the quiet between heartbeats, I breathe where drifting doubts can leave. Nothing presses at the door, no echo from before. In the quiet between heartbeats. The bass walks slowly through the chord in rounded, patient time. It anchors every drifting note in rhyme with gentle harmony that steadies every line. Brush drums scatter tender taps like paper softly turned. They frame the outer edge of sound unlearned from hurried midnight noise or restless passing hours. The sunlight shifts along the wall in quiet golden lines, each movement soft and natural, with breath and steady thought and balanced inner tone. When my notebook waits without a rush, its pages clean and wide, the rhythm finds a balanced flow inside the tempered melody of calm and measured time. Outside, the afternoon proceeds in muted city tones, but here the air feels slower still, alone with steady breath and chord and softened wooden light. A quiet laugh across the room, then silence once again. The music never loses pace, remain within its tempered calm and steady turning page. In the quiet between heartbeats, I find a steady, open mind where focus feels like gentle air and calm is always there. In the quiet between heartbeats, the cup cools down, the calm stays near.
Golden hours without rush, in quiet afternoon, the sunlight rests upon the floor too soon, yet never seems to fade or hurry toward the night. A cup beside my open notes, releases steady steam. The room hums in a softer tone, a dream that doesn't ask for more or press against the mind. In the quiet between heartbeats, I stay where thoughts can drift and sway. Nothing pulls my focus wide, no restless inner tide. In the quiet between heartbeats, the piano hums in mellow chords that shimmer then retreat. It leaves a careful breath between each beat of harmony and air and space for quiet thought. A voice unfolds in satin calm, warm but never loud. It threads along the steady groove, unbowed by noise beyond the glass or restless passing time. In the quiet between heartbeats, I breathe where scattered thoughts can leave. Nothing presses at the door, no need to ask for more. In the quiet between heartbeats, the bass continues, gentle steps in rounded steady pace. It steadies every drift in tone in place beneath the mellow keys and quiet afternoon light. Brush drums whisper silver taps like pages lightly turned. They soften every measured turn, unlearned from hurried passing hours or sharp and sudden noise. The sunlight shifts across my hands in warm and patient waves. Each movement slow and natural behaves like time has chosen calm and opened up the air. My pen moves in a balanced line across the waiting page. The rhythm finds a quiet flow, no stage, no spotlight on the thought, just steady inner space outside. A bicycle rolls past, then fades into the hum. The music keeps its tempered pulse, becomes a steady inner guide through late afternoon. A chair scrapes lightly on the wood, then settles back in place. The room returns to mellow tone, embrace of light and softened air and measured gentle swing. I let the golden hour stay unspoken, calm and wide. It lingers in the layered chords inside, between the breath and page and steady moving light. In the quiet between heartbeats, I find a steady open mind where focus feels like gentle air and calm is always there. In the quiet between heartbeats, the light
afternoon. The sunlight rests along the desk too soon, yet never seems to hurry or lean against the clock. A cup of coffee by my hand releases drifting steam. The room hums in a softened tone, a dream that settles in the air and steadies passing thought. In the quiet between heartbeats, I stay where thoughts can gently sway. Nothing pulls my focus wide, no restless inner tide. In the quiet between heartbeats, the piano bends in mellow chords that shimmer then grow thin. It leaves a careful breath between within the spaces of the tone where thinking slows itself. A voice unfolds in saddened calm, warm against the light. It threads along the steady groove just right, without a sudden climb or urgency of sound. In the quiet between heartbeats, I breathe where drifting doubts can leave. Nothing presses at the door, no weight from before. In the quiet between heartbeats, the bass continues patient steps in rounded, steady pace. It anchors every drifting chord in place beneath the mellow keys and tempered afternoon. Brush drums scatter subtle taps like paper lightly turned. They soften every measured turn, unlearned from hurried midnight noise or sharp and sudden thought. The sunlight shifts across the wall in quiet golden lines. Each movement soft and natural aligns with breath and steady rhythm of study and calm. My pen moves in an easy arc across the waiting page. The rhythm finds a balanced flow, no stage, no spotlight on the thought, just steady inner air. Outside the street continues on in muted city tones, but here the room feels slower, still alone, with harmony and light and softened wooden floor. A chair adjusts then settles back. The music keeps its pace, it never pushes forward hard or chase the ticking of the hour, pressure of the day. The coffee cools against my palm, yet warmth remains inside. It lingers in the layered chord and guides the steady rhythm of the breath between lines. I let the afternoon remain unspoken, calm and clear. It rests within the tempered sound right here, between the pulse and page and quiet turning line. In the quiet between heartbeats, I find a steady open mind where focus feels like gentle air, and calm is always there. In the quiet between heartbeats, the page lies still, the room breathes slow. glides along the glass too soon, yet never feels impatient or eager for the night. A porcelain cup beside my notes releases steady steam, the murmur of a distant laugh, a dream that fades into the chords and steadies passing thought. In the quiet between heartbeats I stay, where thoughts can gently sway. Nothing pulls my focus far, no restless inner scar. In the quiet between heartbeats, the piano hums in rounded tones that shimmer then recede. It leaves a patient breath between each need of harmony and space for silence to expand. A voice descends in velvet warmth, soft against the room. It moves along the steady groove, in bloom without a sudden rise or strain upon the air. In the quiet between heartbeats I breathe, where scattered doubts can leave. Nothing presses at the door, no echo from before. In the quiet between heartbeats, the bass walks gently through the chord in balanced, patient time. It steadies every drifting note in rhyme with mellow harmony and softened afternoon. Drums whisper silver taps like paper lightly brushed. They soften every measured turn unrushed and frame the tempered swing that steadies every line. Sunlight shifts along the wall in quiet golden waves, each movement slow and natural behaves like time has chosen calm instead of hurried pace. As shadow slides across the floor and slow and patient light, it stretches softly toward the door in sight of golden drifting dust suspended in the the pulse and page and steady afternoon. In the quiet between heartbeats, I find a steady open mind, where focus feels like gentle air and calm is always there. In the quiet between heartbeats, the sunlight leans, the rhythm stays.
Light moving across the desk in amber afternoon. It settles softly on my nose too soon, yet never feels impatient or eager for the night. A porcelain cup beside my hand releases drifting steam, the quiet murmur of the room, a dream that hums beneath the chords and steadies passing thought. In the quiet between heartbeats, I stay where thoughts can gently sway. Nothing pulls my focus wide, no restless inner tide. In the quiet between heartbeats, the piano bends in mellow chords that shimmer then withdraw. It leaves a careful breath between each draw of harmony and silence, where thinking slows itself. A voice unfolds in velvet calm, warm against the light. It threads along the steady groove, just right, without a sudden climb or urgency of sound. In the quiet between heartbeats, I breathe where scattered doubts can leave. Nothing presses at the door, no echo from before. In the quiet between heartbeats, the bass continues patient steps in rounded steady pace. It anchors every drifting tone in place beneath the mellow keys and tempered afternoon. Brush drums scatter subtle taps like paper lightly turned. They soften every measured turn, unlearned from hurried midnight noise or sharp and sudden thought. Sunlight shifts along the wall in quiet golden lines. Each movement soft and natural aligns with breath and steady rhythm of study and calm. My pen moves in an easy arc across the waiting page. The rhythm finds a balanced flow, no stage, no spotlight on the thought, just a steady inner air. Outside a car moves slowly past, then fades into the hum. The music keeps its tempered pulse, becomes a steady inner guide through layered afternoon. A chair adjusts, then settles back. The harmony remains. It never pushes forward hard or strains against the ticking hour or pressure of the day. The coffee cools against my palm, yet warmth remains inside. It lingers in the layo chord and guides the steady rhythm of the breath between the lines. Dust floats in the angled light in silent golden threads. It turns the air to gentle glow and spreads across the quiet desk without a need for sound. I let the moving light remain unspoken, calm and clear. It rests within the tempered tone right here, between the pulse and page and steady afternoon. In the quiet between heartbeats I find a steady open mind, where focus feels like gentle air and calm is always there. In the quiet between heartbeats, the light drifts on, the mind stays still. Thoughts begin to settle. An amber afternoon, the sunlight leaves across the glass too soon, yet never feels demanding. We're sharp against the air. A cup of coffee near my knits releases gentle steam. The murmur of a distant voice, a dream that fades into the chords and steadies passing thought. In the quiet between heartbeats I stay, where thoughts can drift and sway. Nothing pulls my focus far, no restless inner scar. In the quiet between heartbeats, piano hums and rounded tones that shimmer then recede. It leaves a patient breath between each need of harmony and space, for silence to expand. Voice descends in satin calm, warm against the room. It moves along the steady groove in bloom, without a sudden rise or strain upon the air. In the quiet vein heartbeats I breathe, where drifting doubts can leave. Nothing presses at the door, no weight from before. In the quiet between heartbeats.
steadies every drifting note in rhyme with mellow harmony and softened afternoon. Brush drums whisper silver taps like pages lightly brushed. They soften every measured turn unrushed and frame a tempered swing that steadies every line. Sunlight shifts across the wood in quiet golden waves. Each movement slow and natural behaves like time has chosen calm instead of hurried pace. My notebook waits without demand, its pages open wide. The rhythm finds a centered flow inside and folds it into calm without a sudden shift. The coffee cools, but still it warms the space between my hands. It lingers in the mellow chord and stands as quiet proof that time can move without a rush. A shadow slides across the wall in slow and patient light. It stretches softly toward the door inside of golden drifting dust, suspended in the air. I let the settling quiet stay unspoken, calm and wide. It rests within the layered sound, insides between the pulse and page, and steady afternoon. In the quiet between heartbeats, I find a steady open mind where focus feels like gentle air and calm is always there. In the quiet between heartbeats, the murmur fades, the stillness holds. The murmur fades, the stillness holds. A gentle pulse of afternoon in amber softened light. The sunlight leans along the glass just right,
without a sudden glare or pressure of the hour. A porcelain cup beside my hand releases steady steam. The cafe humming lower tones, a dream that steadies passing thought and smooths the edge of time. In the quiet between heartbeats I stay, where thoughts can gently sway. Nothing pulls my focus wide, no restless inner tide. In the quiet between heartbeats. The piano bends in mellow chords that shimmer then grow thin. It leaves a careful breath between within the spaces of the tone, where thinking slows itself. A voice unfolds in velvet calm, warm against the light. It threads along the steady groove just right, without a sudden climb or urgency of sound. In the quiet between heartbeats I breathe, where scattered doubts can leave. Nothing presses at the door, no echo from before. In the quiet between heartbeats. The bass continues patient steps in rounded steady pace. It anchors every drifting chord in place beneath the mellow keys and tempered afternoon. Brush drums scatter subtle taps like paper lightly turned. They soften every measured turn, unlearned from hurried midnight noise or sharp and sudden thought. Sunlight shifts across the desk in quiet golden waves. Each movement soft and natural behaves like time has chosen calm instead of hurried pace. My pen moves in an easy line across the waiting page. The rhythm finds a balanced flow, no stage, no spotlight on the thought, just steady inner air. Outside a car rolls slowly past, then fades into the hum. The music never loses shape, becomes a steady inner guide through layout afternoon. A chair adjusts, then settles back. The harmony remains. It never pushes forward hard or strains against the ticking hour or pressure of the day. The coffee cools against my palm, yet warmth remains inside. It lingers in the layered chord and guides the steady rhythm of the breath between the lines. Dust turns
it makes the quiet visible and spreads across the wooden desk without a need for sound. I let the afternoon pulse stay unspoken, calm and clear, rest within the tempered tone right here between the pulse and page and steady afternoon. In the quiet between heartbeats I find a steady open mind where focus feels like gentle air and calm is always there in the quiet